intuition that's been telling you things that you never.
All right, good morning, you guys. I'm actually just about to head into the salon. It's actually been like 5 or 6 months since the last time I've got my hair done, and I've actually been kind of like itching to get it done since the last time I went to Japan. I figured it was about time. My hair's been looking like a mess. Low-key, this is giving like 1990s like Asian gangster from like the hood type thing, and this is not it. Like, this was not the look that I'm going for. Although it looks kind of cool from like the side, it looks kind of good when it's like growing in, but I just missed the whole kind of like blonde slash gray look. So that's what we're going in for today. I wanted to do like this whole, like, not really like a life lesson, but like how it's okay to kind of reinvent yourself and to try new things, because like life is too short to not try new things. I think ultimately that's the thing that I really wanted to say, is like, don't be afraid to try new things. And that goes for like clothes, that goes for like your hairstyle, that goes for like literally anything. Like, if you want to try it, go try it. Because again, like, life is too short to not explore and to kind of try things that make you happy. Because like at the end of the day, dude, it's like, if it makes you happy, that's kind of all that matters. But yeah, it's actually like 8:59 right now, so we actually need to start heading in. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit, all right? Black hair, kind of like mine. All right, are you guys ready for the reveal? All right, 3, 2, 1. Boom! What is going on, you guys? Yo, I feel like I need to, I guess, reintroduce myself to you guys, because whoever that guy was in the previous section, yo, he's dead. He's dead. He no longer exists. And so, like I said, it's nice to meet you guys, hit y'all with a little dap, but y'all welcome the updated Kevin version, I don't know, version 6.32. What do you guys think, man? Check out how the hair came out. I think it came out so freaking good. It's obviously still a little bit like blue and purplish because it's still fresh, and she washed my hair with the purple shampoo. And if you guys know, the purple shampoo is actually what kind of helps your hair from like yellowing. And then also, I actually have this conditioner. Yes, you guys heard right. It's conditioner. When she had first told me, I was like, conditioner or conditioner? But the conditioner is actually what helps like maintain the color as well. So let me grab those two for you guys real quick, just in case you guys might want to check it out for yourself if you guys decide to color your hair in the future. So be right back. All right, so this is the first one. This is the anti-yellow shampoo, like I said. This one I actually picked up at the salon, but I think you can also get this pretty much on Amazon and anywhere. But like I said, this is what she had washed my hair with after we had colored the hair. And so that's why it is a little bit like purple and blue right now. But that will eventually all fade out, and it will kind of settle into the color that we were going for, which is like a ash gray. When I had first originally dyed my hair back in November, before me and Char went to Vietnam for a month, I originally wanted to go blonde. And I'm legit so glad that my hairstylist kind of like talked me out of it, because she was like, oh, like the blonde might make you look a little bit, like it doesn't really match my skin complexion. And I was like, cool, like I'm gonna take her suggestion, because obviously she's been doing this for a really long time and she's gonna know a lot better than I do. It was the best piece of advice ever, because as you guys can see in the previous segment, after you like bleach your hair, it pretty much comes out blonde. And I, for one, think blonde on me looks really dirty, because I'm already like a little dark as it is. So the blonde just made me look even dirtier. And I was like, this is not it. So And then really quick, this is the Clenditioner. As you guys can see, color plus Clenditioner. So this one I actually got off of Amazon. I think it was like 15, 20, 25 bucks, maybe something like that. But this one in particular is for silver, which is what kind of my hair color falls in the range of. And so essentially you wash your hair like twice a week with the purple shampoo, and then also twice a week you follow it up with the Clenditioner as well. And this is what kind of retains the color and kind of colors the hair back. Like I said, what do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the hair color. But man, I am so hyped. Glad to be back. Glad to be refreshed. Oh, and also on a side note, I only had her clean up a little bit of my sideburns because I'm actually trying to grow out the side of my hair a little bit more. Before, I would just keep going to the barber and kind of getting it faded, but I think I'm over like the fade phase and I kind of want to grow out the hair a little bit more and kind of see where that goes. Get ready to see the hair more. I've been pretty much wearing the bandana and the hats for the last, I think like 4 or 5 months because I've just kind of been tired of like the leftover strands, like I said, and I've been kind of waiting for this refresh for a while, so I've just been kind of dealing with it how I could. I guess you could say I was going through like a ugly phase and I was just kind of dealing with it how I had to. Now, also while we're on the topic of haircuts, all right, so long story short, pretty much after I had got my hair dyed the very first time in November, I was like here, dude, like the hair was perfect, the hair color was perfect, literally everything was perfect. You know, I still needed a haircut before we went to Vietnam. And so I decided to go to the barber I typically go to, and you know, I told him, I was like, I just need a little bit of a cleanup. You know, I got a trip coming up. Legit, those were the words. I just need a little cleanup. Bro, for whatever reason, he took that as, let's just cut everything off. You know, he did what he did on the side. He pretty much like evened this out up here. That was kind of okay. But where it kind of like messed me up was he pretty much took all the bulk of the hair in the back. So pretty much everything that I had been trying to grow or everything that I had been saving up for or like the hair growth, he cut it all off. Like he legit just cut it all off. And I was baffled, bro. Like I was legit baffled as soon as I got home. Like when they say you lose all your aura, bro, I lost all my aura that day. It was legit the saddest day ever. Shar was devastated. I was devastated. It was legit the worst day ever. And like I said, man, I was at the peak of like Mount Everest for like 4 days. And that was the most short-lived. We're legit still recovering and trying to figure out how to get back to that phase. Bro, I just got PTSD and trust issues with barbers nowadays, man. Like, I don't know if I'm about that fade life anymore. Just not about it. And so to pretty much wrap up this little section, I just wanted to finally say the same thing that I said in the beginning of this video. Don't be afraid to try new things. Life is too short. You know, whatever it is that you desire or whatever it is that you want to try and do. If you want to try some new fits, if you want to try a new hairstyle, if you want to try some new makeup, if you want to try some new shoes, whatever it may be, legit, if you want to take on a new hobby, just try it because you never know. Ultimately, at the end of the day, if it makes you happy, like Nike says, man, just do it. All right, so we actually just pulled up to the temple and I was actually hoping to surprise my mom. I actually beat her here, so I was hoping to surprise her with my hair because she doesn't know that I actually dyed it. So I wanted to kind of get her reaction, but obviously, like I said, she's not here yet, but I think my sister just pulled inside, so she's gonna be the first to see it. But yeah, let's go inside, light up some incense, give our offerings, and see if we can get my sister and my mom's reaction. So let's get it. Oh, she went outside already.
Hey. What
Hello.
up? Wow, look at your hair. I
You
saw
like it?
your hair already from Mary's picture.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay, well, we're still gonna surprise my mom then. All right, never mind. Bummer. I know we're at the temple, but respectfully, I still gotta give you guys a fit check. So let's go through it real quick. So the top is actually a Uniqlo and JW Anderson collab. I'm sure you guys have seen this one before. The inside shirt is actually from Uniqlo as well. Pants are from Zara. These are like a pleated, kind of like a indigo kind of denim. And then for the shoes, We actually got some loafers. Yo, believe it or not, I've actually been into loafers a lot as of lately. I don't know what it is, dude, but I have not worn any of my sneakers as of lately. They're literally sitting there and just collecting dust. So if any of you guys might want some sneakers, y'all let me know. I'm trying to get rid of all of them, dude. They actually serve no purpose at this point besides taking up space, and they just living rent-free in my apartment. So, but yeah, this is today's fit. My mom is actually still not here, which is very unlikely of her because it's already 12, which is like really late. So we're just gonna keep waiting for her, so.
The guy is doing everything.
Everything.
Các bạn có tới công đoàn, có tới công đoàn.
That's what just saying.
What?
Just saying.
Ủa giờ你唔染啊？有黑黑地，好似阿媽啲係睇。呢個婆大姨啊，佢講I can't.
I won't. My mom don't like it.
Don't care what time, just make sure you made it. Okay, like that, baby. Yeah, she wanna know that, baby. That page is so late, you don't like, that's why you're my favorite. I roll the dice, make sure there's no babies. And you don't mind, that's why you're my favorite. Yeah, like that, baby. She wanna know that, baby. Yeah, like, oh, and you don't mind, that's why you're my favorite. I roll the dice, that's why you're my favorite. I roll the dice, hope I get it later. You still can fly, post up FS7. Just take your time and head out when you're ready. I ain't gon' leave you, I ain't never left. My name and Danny singing on your neck. That's unnecessary, why you text? City got too much influence, who you at to text?
Holy crap, you guys. Holy crap. I was shitting bricks the whole time, taking every single screw out. My hands were like sweaty throughout the entire process. They're still sweaty now, but bruh, that was crazy. Legit. As you guys can see, the surgery was a success because obviously we're recording back on the FX3. You guys have no idea. As soon as I was done putting in the last screw, well, actually not even. I only put in like 2 or 3 screws and then I put in a battery just to kind of make sure that it turned back on, because had it not turned on, dude, like it would have been really, really bad. Before I actually started taking it apart, like all the YouTube videos that I've been watching, I've been pretty much like, I drew out this diagram to make sure all these screws go back into the right places, because organization is key, especially when you're doing something like this. If you guys don't know, a lot of the screws are different sizes, so you wanted to make sure that the right screws go back into the right places. Don't just go and like start taking things apart. Always be prepared, man. I'll leave this here for you guys in case somebody wants to see the diagram of how many screws there were and exactly pretty much where they all go. Now, for those who are brave enough to try and do this surgery yourself, I would suggest you get like a small screwdriver set. This I actually got off of, I think I got this at Ace Hardware, like it's a whole set, but this pretty much has all the tiny screwdrivers and it's magnetic. So that's gonna help, and that's gonna make sure that you don't drop any of the screws. And then hopefully that focuses. But yeah, I also picked up this small little tube of Loctite for the screws inside for the LCD screen, because obviously we don't want the screws to back out over time again. But I've taken apart cameras before. I've taken apart my Ricoh GR3 before. If you guys...
Mine now.
Char's Ricoh, but it's something about that camera when you turn it on and off, like the way that the lens kind of opens and closes. Sometimes it sucks dust in. So the Ricoh is a little bit like prone to getting dust in the sensor. And unfortunately with the Ricoh, you can't just take off like the lens and then blow off the dust on the sensor. You literally have to take it apart. So that one I've done for Char before, and that one was nowhere near as scary as the FX3, obviously because that camera is a lot cheaper. Low-key, that one was still a bit scary when I first did it, but that one was super easy compared to this one. Now, if we're gonna rate this on a scale of 1 to 10 on how hard it actually was for the FX3, I'm gonna say it was like it was maybe like a 6.5. It wasn't very difficult, but because it was my first time doing it, I think I was scared more than anything. There were a few moments where I kind of like knocked my sheet of paper, like I kind of like hit it and some of the screws started to move around. And so that's the scary part, dude. So like if I were to improve on this, draw out your diagram and then maybe put like a piece of like double-sided tape to where you can stick the screws back on. That way, even if you like knock the paper or if it gets like loose or whatever, all the screws are still like taped there. So that's my piece of advice to you guys. But man, I'm just glad to have the camera back and just very glad that I didn't mess up my camera. And so let the vlogs continue. Oh man.
Let me guess your favorite fragrance. You got that bomb. I'm trying detonate. No disrespecting, baby. Just try to smile. Try to keep my spirits up. That's why I listen now. Try to keep your spirits up. Little vodka, whatever. Took it forever to get dressed. I acknowledge your effort. So I clap for her. She deserves an applause. Shawty working so hard. She deserves that baton. Shawty wave your baton. Racing through my mind like she heard that. I got that work. Heard that she been on strike.
Oh God, I missed it.
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G pass. Yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega, bitch. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a nigga gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird niggas' hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make them niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G's pass. Yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, and don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a rip or take a trip.
All right, hey Midori on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey Midori!
Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out. If they act out.